How you doing, guys? I'm back with a video. We went to some yard sales this morning, and I picked up this popcorn machine. I've been wanting one. Well, my daughter's been wanting one for a while now, and I never had the chance to actually go get one, but I stumbled up on a yard sale here, and the guy had this one in a garage, and I asked him if it worked. He said yeah. I purchased it for $5, and I looked online. This one runs about $65 new. It's a little dirty inside. Yeah, a little dirty. It needs cleaned up and everything, but I'm gonna, before I start to clean it, I'm gonna plug it in here, and we're gonna see if it actually works. I don't want to waste my time on cleaning it if it doesn't actually work. So here's the light. There's the light, and it works. So, and then I'll turn the motor on, see if the motor spins. Okay, looks like everything's working, spinning. Yeah, it actually is working pretty good. I don't know, obviously it's supposed to heat up and whatnot, but I'm gonna get it cleaned up, and we'll get some popcorn and stuff in it once I get it clean, and I'll let you know if I could get that grease or oil and stuff off there. I'll let you know what I used, but yeah, so I'll get this cleaned up and I'll come back. All right, I'm back. I got the I'm not exactly sure what that's called, but I got that out. This is probably the part that I'm trying to get to clean the best. As you can see down in there, it's pretty dirty, but like I said, it's just normal use. This isn't too bad up in here, I'm gonna get it the best I can, obviously. Probably not gonna get, that stuff's gonna be hard to get off of there. It's, how that grease and oil and whatever, the butter and stuff. But yeah, this just unplugged out of there, and actually just a few seconds that I had it turned on, I can tell that this is already going to work, because the bottom is already, I could touch it, but I can feel that it was getting hot. So I think we got a good find for $5. I'll get this cleaned up and get it back together, and hopefully maybe get some popcorn popping. Okay, after some extensive elbow grease and some dish liquid, I ended up getting it pretty clean. It's not the greatest, I know. This has been scratched. This is just at scratch marks that was there when I got it. So that's definitely not going to come clean, but you can tell the inside it's a lot better than what it was. Like I said, just some dish liquid and rubbing it down with some good old elbow grease. I got it pretty clean. And now we're on to the kettle. And I'll come back when I get that. Okay, I put a cup of water in there. We're gonna go ahead and close the lid, and we're gonna turn it on. And we're gonna let that boil, and hopefully it causes a steaming effect. I'll get you back in here whenever it starts boiling, and we'll see if it loosens that stuff up or not. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to steam. I've had it going for about anywhere from 5 to maybe 7 minutes. I don't know if it's too hot, it's not, but you can see it's starting to boil. But we're just gonna go ahead and got my camera all fogged up. We're gonna let that steam try to maybe loosen some of that stuff up in there, and then I'll let it cool off, and we'll take it out. And maybe I'll just wipe it with some soap and water, and we'll see how clean we can get it. Okay, it's been boiling for about anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes or so. I don't know how long I should let it boil to. I can see it's starting to loosen some of that stuff up down in there. It's probably a little too hard to touch, but it is loosening. You can see on the lid all that stuff is coming off. Back in there I can see better without the camera, but I can see it starting to peel off the sides. Steaming, there's a plug right there, so that probably isn't the greatest thing, maybe the safest, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and let it, we're gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it all off, and I'm just gonna let it sit there until it cools off, and try to dump some of the water out once it cools down a little bit. And show you what just plain water did to the inside. That's all I did. Plain, just basically boil it and steam that, and I'll let you know what it looks like. Okay. All right, it's been about 20 minutes. It's still a little hot in there, but we're gonna try to dump this out in the bowl. I don't know how well I'll be able to do this because I don't have my tripods to hold it up. So there's going to be a little bit that doesn't make it into the bowl, which it's leaking on the side there. But not a whole lot came out of it. You can see the water's a little dirty. I'll go ahead and get that out of there, and we'll see what it looks like down inside. Okay, got it out, and as you can see, it's still pretty filthy in there, but that stuff looks pretty loose. So I'm just going to take an old rag or something and just try to wipe it and see how easy it comes off, because we need all that out of there. That looks like it's just baked on butter. Well, I decided there was 2 screws right here, one on each side, and I went ahead and just took them off. That way I can go ahead and get down there to clean it, because it was pretty filthy, and I want to make sure I get that all cleaned out. Now I'll be able to get my hand down in there and scrub it out. Okay, after a very, very rough time, I got it all pretty clean. I mean, it's about as clean as I possibly could get it. Let me turn this thing around here. Maybe you can see it down in there. I mean, it's still a little dirty, but not too bad down in there. But I did scrub it for a very long time, and that's something that I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but it was a lot harder than what I thought. So, okay, that's the clean finished product there. Now we're going to get some butter and popcorn in there and see what it works like. Okay, well, it said to preheat it for 2 to 3 minutes and then switch the switch off. And then we're going to lift this up. We're going to put our butter in it without trying to make a huge mess. Put our butter in it. And we're going to put our popcorn in there. And then we're going to close the lid. And we're going to try to see what it does here. See how she works. I can hear it in there sizzling now. Nothing like some feeder popcorn out of a $5 yard sale popcorn machine. I hear it popping. The door's a little scratched up on it, but we got some popcorn going on in there. Can't really see it, but it's steamed up. Oh my, I got stuff flying at me. It's working. We got popcorn. Okay guys, as you've seen, it worked, and we have some freshy popcorn. And so yeah, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go to those yard sales. You never know what you're going to pick up for $5. Can't beat it. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe.